Happy Wednesday, fifth grade. So, first things first, a little business, clean up a little business. I introduced the idea of Dr. Kenny I think it was to Romery's class, not to Karleski's class, earlier this week. Dr. Lynn Kenny, author of Musical Thinking and several other books, we are working with here at Cypress Woods. She also has a program called Brain Primers. I'm going to begin teaching you about brain primers, and we could have the door open for us to get involved with Dr. Kenny's work internationally, which is very exciting. But I'm going to push that to later in the week, possibly the beginning of next week. I hope you enjoyed the interview with Martine Gramatica yesterday. That was big time, huge. Martine is, I didn't mention it, but Martine kicked the record college football field goal of 65 yards. I hope you saw it on the PE homepage because I put a video of that event on the PE homepage. You may have missed it if you weren't looking for it. Go back and look for it under under Monday or Tuesday, depending on which class you're in. Today's lesson is a continuation of the fitness focus. There'll be a few slides in there that have some guest voices, and it's just basic fitness content. It speaks for itself. I'm not going to talk with you about it because the slides talk for me, and it's not necessary for me to repeat them because I want to tell you about Nicole Matuska. Nicole Matuska is not the 20th kid. She's like the 200th kid or maybe the 2000th kid. I first knew Nicole when she was your age, actually a little younger than you guys, when she came to my soccer camp in Clearwater. Worked her way up through the camp. As a high school kid, she became one of my employees and one of my valued employees, and worked in the camp until high school graduation and into college. She went to college at Northwestern University in Chicago, Illinois, one of the top schools in the country. And when she graduated from college, she applied for something called a Fulbright Scholarship. A Fulbright Scholarship is a very high and prestigious scholarship. And the basic idea of the Fulbright Scholarship, it's available to people as they graduate from college. I think there's 300 of them available each year, if I'm not mistaken. And kids are encouraged as they graduate from college to write an essay saying how they would change the world if they were given the chance to do it for a year coming out of college. Nicole saw a need in the Middle East for young girls who were not given the same opportunity at sport as young boys were, specifically in soccer too, because that was her sport. And so she wrote an essay to the Fulbright people and said, I'd like to go to Morocco, which is an Islamic country in North Africa. I'd like to go to Morocco, and I'd like to use sport to empower young girls and make them believe in themselves, give them a chance to play, because they don't have a chance to play there or didn't. So Nicole went. She actually got the Fulbright Scholarship, which was amazing. She didn't expect that to happen. It's quite an honor to get it. She went in 2006, went over to Morocco for her year in Morocco to do that good work. Once she got there, she started up so many programs that by the end of the year, she couldn't leave because there were so many people that she had invested in that she couldn't leave them hanging. So she ended up staying there for 10 years and came back to the United States in 2016 or 17, actually. When she came back to work at my soccer camp, which was really cool. And we remain friends to this day. I interviewed Nicole. Nicole is actually a Cypress Woods volunteer, and she's been out to Cypress Woods PE class. So I don't know if she's seen any of you guys in particular, but she's seen PE classes here at Cypress doing the musical exercise routine. So I interviewed Nicole. It's a two-part interview, and the next two lessons you'll get both parts, and you'll see. And I'm not sure what I think I think in the first part, the one that you're going to see in today's lesson, she actually gives her feedback on Cypress Woods kids doing exercises. I sent her also video of you guys, specifically you guys, in PE class last year as fourth graders, as well as at Focus on Achievement Night, the last one that we had. So when you guys were third graders at that time, because you guys missed your fourth grade Focus on Achievement Night, unfortunately. And Nicole is going to give you her unique feedback. And when she gives you her feedback, realize she's bringing a perspective that comes from being global, somebody that's involved globally. I do want to throw in this cool thing. Nicole's employer, where she works, is an organization called Women Win. Women Win, 2 words. And it is an organization devoted to helping girls realize their potential through sport in countries where girls aren't given a chance to play. Now, they've branched out their efforts to the United States, and they've given Nicole the job of being the director of the United States branch of Women Win. So she's actually got a very important job. And for her to take the time to talk to you guys, you should be honored about that. So have a great lesson today, and I will see you live in the next coming days, depending on which class you are, Thursday or Friday. Adios, amigos.